Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. We are going to check what are the messages that we are getting right now. Just a reminder, this is a group reading, so it might be for you, it might be partly for you, it might not be for you. So please take what resonates. Leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender, but the energy from where someone is operating. So please apply it however it applies to the roles in your life. And this can be past, present, or future. So let's see. Let's see. Sneaky snake, brief affair, vicious cycle. 1 second, this is bothering me. Let's put it like this. Okay. Have you been dealing with someone who was very, very deceitful? It kind of feels here that we are talking about someone that think that they are very cool, entertaining all kind of people. They might promise you all the time, no, it was nothing, no, it was only one time. You know, at the end of the day, what I feel here that you might be dealing with someone who wants you to compete with them. Okay, I kind of feel here, right, sneaky snake, brief affair, vicious cycle, adrift, undecided, dark side, secret past, it takes two, and exposed. Okay, listen, it's kind of clear what's happening here, right? You are or you were with someone that you cannot trust, right? I kind of feel that we are talking about someone who think that they are being cool by not being totally dedicated. I kind of feel that at the end of the day, we might be talking here about someone who is protecting their own feelings, but it is coming from a place of fear and they don't admit it. So we might be talking about an avoidant. We might be talking about someone that every time that they feel that they might get attached to you, what they are doing, they want to cool it down, right? They don't want to kind of feel that we are talking about someone who is very, very fearful of their own feelings. This is what it is. Yeah, we are talking here about somebody who is totally unhealed. They are not searching for something peaceful. I kind of feel that every time that the relationship is peaceful, this is the moment that they get into a panic mode, which they obviously, they don't show it. They don't show it because it would make them think that they are weak and they would appear as being weak. So it's not what they are doing. Yeah, I truly feel that we are dealing here with someone who is trying to protect themselves from feeling, truly. And I kind of feel that this is what they did all their life. Yeah, they are pretending that they want to have this peaceful relationship, But at the end of the day, they don't want it. They might want it for appearances, for some kind of comfort, maybe. This is what I feel. For some kind of comfort, they want to have it. But at the end of the day, they are not emotionally committed because they are afraid of committing themselves emotionally. They are afraid of being hurt. This is what I feel. Interesting, in the exposed here, what is written, fragile heart, too open in danger of heartbreak. I didn't even read it, and this is what I felt. They are afraid, in fact, to expose their own heart. This is what it is. Yeah, they are very, very afraid. And I kind of feel that every time that you will feel that maybe you have gotten to some kind of secure place in your relationship, in fact, this is the moment that they also feel kind of secure, and they are afraid of that. And so every time that there is some kind of you are breathing because suddenly it feels okay, we got somewhere, this is the moment that they are tearing the rug under your feet. It is I kind of feel, you know, that it's the kind of person that on one side they are craving a relationship, and on the other side they are afraid of getting attached. They are afraid of getting attached. And so they are never allowing this relationship to get to something stable because they are afraid that at a certain moment you would want some kind of deeper engagement. Yeah, I kind of truly feel somebody that has a true resistance inside of them because they are extremely, extremely fearful. This is what I feel. Yeah. And they don't admit it, I kind of feel, because on one side, they want a relationship, right? But it's like if they don't realize themselves. I'm sure that they don't realize by themselves what they're doing. I kind of feel that they have inside, I'm looking at on this undecided here. I kind of feel, you know, that there is this inner battle inside of themselves. Because, as said, on one side, they are craving to feel truly loved and to have this security. But it's like if their fears are always intervening every time. And it might be very disturbing to you because on one side, you might feel this craving of wanting this love and how happy they are when they feel that like this stability, and then suddenly boom, there's a shift, like they are going to sleep and during the night they are making this nightmare that they will be abandoned and they will and so you might feel that you need to reassure them. But at the end of the day, it doesn't help. It doesn't help because they are unhealed. They are simply unhealed. There is nothing that you can do, in fact, in order for them to take the risk. Nothing. It depends on them, on going to heal this wound that they have. that makes them so scared to touch. And so every time that they feel that they are getting attached to you, they have to release it. They cannot be there. It's too scary. It's much too scary for them. Let's see, 1 second. I want to take a few cards here before I'm getting into the tarot. Let's see if we can get some more information here. Yeah, and you see, and I'm attracted to the secret past here, right? But I kind of feel that it's not that they have a secret past to you. They have a secret past towards themselves. A wound that is driving them, that is totally in their inconscience, like they put it to the side, like it doesn't even exist. Or if, you know, if they are talking about whatever happened in the past that was so hurtful, they might come from a place of anger, of judgment, of bitterness. They are not coming from an emotional place. I don't feel that this person can truly ever allow themselves to truly feel the hurt. Yeah, this is what I feel. Let's see. Tell me something more here. Yeah, it's like they are in a self-fulfilling prophecy, in fact, right? Because instead of taking a risk and maybe be hurt sometime, it's not what they do. They are touching their hurt all the time, over and over again. They are draining themselves at the end. Yeah, and so they might not even understand why they cannot truly attach themselves. Because on one part, they might truly feel that they have deep feelings for you, but on the other side, they have something blocking them emotionally. I'm looking here at the brief affair, right? But I don't even truly feel that it is about having an affair. I don't feel that this is truly this is truly the issue here. I'm not saying that they are not cheating, right? But what I feel more if that it is like if they want to treat you like an affair, because then it doesn't take the weight of the need of touching at their emotions, right? This is what I feel here. Let's see with the archetypes if I get something more here about that. Let's see. Let's see. You know, and you might somehow not trust them, obviously, right? And you might be very confused. You might be very confused because you might truly see them as you might have going through your mind the worst scenarios possible. And I am not saying that they are not cheating. I cannot tell you that. But what is truly happening here, it is more someone who is running away from their own feelings. They are running away from a pain. Yeah, they might be dealing with addictions, you know. because they are trying to numb some kind of feeling. So they might be dealing with addiction here. We have the dilettante in reverse, pretension, too much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. I kind of feel that here we might be talking about their feelings, right? Like sometimes saying, you know, like the inconstancy in their feelings. Yeah, fear of intimate union. The shadow side here, you saw the card was returned. The shadow side, fear of intimate union. This is exactly what it is. They are afraid. They are very, very afraid of somebody getting into their heart. And I kind of feel that it must be very, very difficult for you because it's very confusing. It's very, very confusing. And the thing it is that I kind of feel that they don't want to lose you, so they are trying to convince you to stay all the time. Because when they feel that they lose you, then it is awakening once again this hurt, this wound of being abandoned. So they cannot handle it, so they need you to stay. So they will do everything to convince you to stay. But at the end of the day, when you stay, you are just stuck in the same movie over and over and over again. So it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Let's see. Let's see what we are getting from the tarot here. 1 second, because those cards are so difficult to shuffle. They are too thick. Tell me more here, please. What should we be aware of? Yeah, you might truly, you know, be questioning yourself all the time. You know, and you might truly feel that they don't want this relationship, but it's very disturbing because every time that you want to leave, as said, what is awakened, it is this unhealed wound and their fear of abandonment, and then they are doing everything in order for you to stay. And so you are thinking to yourself, you see, when you are letting go, then suddenly they are being very generous, very giving. Right? Because then it is touching their fear of abandonment. But once they have you, then it is touching their fear of feeling. You understand the dirty game here that's happening? 1 second. Can you see all the cards? Yes, you absolutely can. Yeah, this is being in love with someone or being in a relationship with someone who is totally unhealed, who is avoidant, who has a fear of abandonment, and that is unhealed. And so you are just the image of their wounds. And so it's very disturbing because truly they are doing their best to convince you to stay. When you want to leave, they don't want you to leave. And so because you are full of hope, so you stay. But once you are there, you know, it's like every time you are dealing with another strategy, and the strategy is related to their what is going on in their wound, in fact. Yeah, it's very disturbing. It's very painful. Yeah, they are manipulators. They are manipulators, right? I feel that we are talking here about a person that doesn't understand themselves at all. They don't understand themselves. So they are manipulating you because they don't even know what to say, because they don't understand themselves what is going on. Yeah, but they are stuck. This is the part that I think that it would be helpful for you to understand, right? So, I will repeat it, right? So, when you are in the relationship with them, they are afraid of getting attached. There is nothing that you can do about it. Nothing. You can try to convince them. You can be the most stable, the most loving, everything. They are afraid of getting emotionally attached. This is related to their wounds. There's nothing that you can do to change that. The only thing that can change that, it is if this person understands at a moment or another that they need to go and heal this wound. It's the only thing. Because when you are bringing this stability, the more stable you are, the more loving you are, the more they feel that they can get attached, and the more disgusting they become towards you because they are rejecting your love. And so you feel rejected, and so you say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna leave. But then they are truly in this, they are living their wound, their attachment wound, their rejection wound. So now they are responding to you from this fear of rejection. So no, they will do everything and convince you. But once again, when you are in the relationship, once they could get emotionally attached, their fear of attachment comes in. And so you become their enemy. I hope that I am making myself clear, because it is terrible, because this person is stuck and there is nothing that you can do to change that. There is no amount of love, there is no amount of convincing, there is no game, there is nothing. There is nothing that you can do to heal this person. Nothing. And they will try to convince you differently when you are leaving or when you want to leave. You know, I will try to be clear in order to bring some clarity about the mindset, you know? Let's take another story, right? It is not this story, it is another story, right? It is two people that meet, okay? And one person is very attracted to another one. When they are in this stage and there is no relationship yet, then the only question that is in their mind, it is, I want this person, does this person want me? This is the inner narrative. I am attracted to this person, does this person want me? And now let's take it a few weeks, months later, they are together. Now the question is different. Because now the question is not anymore, do they want me because they are together? So they get the answer to that. Now the question is, yes, but in fact, do I want them? You understand? Before they have them, they don't have to ask themselves this question. The only question that there is, do they want me? You understand what I mean? And it's a little bit here, those two different situations where all the time you are projected in one of their wounds, which is in fact always the same. It is the fear of rejection, the fear of attachment and being rejected. And so they are protecting their emotional self, but when they feel rejected, so it is awakening their wound, and then suddenly they need you to stay. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. Their words, in fact, okay, we are talking here about a master manipulator, right? This is a master manipulator. But in fact, the reality is that they are manipulating themselves because they don't understand all the things that I am explaining to you here now. So what is happening? It is that they are just acting out of their wound, and they will say whatever they need to say in order to get what they need. And I especially talk now about what is happening when you want to release them. They are afraid of feeling the rejection. They don't want to feel the rejection. This is their fear. They don't want it, so they need you to stay, so they don't have to feel this rejection. But once they have you, so they hate you because, or they are fighting against you because they don't want you to get into their heart, because it will just make it more scary for them. They are acting out of fear all the time. Every reaction that you have from this person, it is out of fear. And you cannot trust their words because they don't even understand what they are doing. Look at this Eight of Wands, how it came out. You don't know what to do. You don't know if to give more or if to block. You don't know. It's a horrible place to be. I will put it like this because I hope that you are blocking them. Yeah, it's a horrible place to be. There is no peace in those kind of relationships, you understand? The Lovers in reverse, exactly. This is what needs to happen. Yeah, this person doesn't love themselves. They are afraid to love. They are afraid to love and they are desperate to love at the same time. And there is nothing that you can do about it. Nothing. Yeah, and they are being extremely unfair to you. They are being extremely unfair to you. Because they are very selfish. Because they are always acting from their wound without considering the fact that the right thing to do would be to release you and to heal. And then if they are healed and they are secure, that they are truly healed and that they wouldn't play with you anymore, if you are still available then, you know. But right now, they are untrustworthy. Totally. They don't see you, they see their wound. Yeah. Page of Cups in reverse. Totally emotionally immature. They stopped their emotional maturity the moment that there was this wound. And this wound can totally be related to their parents, for example. So they might be 5 years old emotionally. Because maybe when they were 5 years old, their father or their mother made them feel rejected. They were going through something very, very difficult, and their parent rejected them. Or at least this is how they experienced it. You understand? Emotional immaturity. 1 second, please. I need to drink a little bit of water. I have it here next to me. And it's obvious to me that when you take distance, they are making you every possible promise. And the worst of all, it is that you might feel stupid. But when they are saying whatever they are saying, they are being honest. You understand? This is the most disturbing part. When they feel that they are losing you, they are talking out of they are being honest, you understand? But they are not honest with themselves. They are not. When they feel that they are losing you, it is the end of the world because it touches this childhood wound, this abandonment wound. So they are desperate at that moment. They are desperate to have you. They need you. They are desperate for you. And so you might truly be, I don't understand because they look sincere. Yes, because they are. They are just extremely unstable. This is the problem, but it is very disturbing because truly they look sincere because at the moment they are sincere, but they are just switching according to the situation. I hope that I made myself clear with the example that I gave before. Yeah, you need to be very courageous here. You truly need to be very courageous here. And I hope that this gives you a good explanation for you to understand that you are stuck in a very, very vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. It's exactly what it is. I knew it. I knew that the Wheel of Fortune would come. Yeah, you have to release it. You have to release it because you are stuck in this vicious cycle. And once you will get rid of it, you will have the chance to have true love. Until you are stuck here, nothing will change. I can promise you that nothing will change. This person needs to go and heal. And very often what happens, this person might go and heal. First of all, it's better that when they are healing, they are being single when they are going through this healing. And anyway, very often after people heal, they are not interested in the same people that they were interested before. And it doesn't mean that there is anything wrong with you, but because you knew the unhealed version of them, they feel uncomfortable and they want a new start. You understand? Yeah, you need to release. Once you release, trust and believe that you will have the relationship that you deserve with somebody else. But they cannot give you this relationship. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. I will put the card here. It's the Star. Yeah. You need to heal too. You need to heal too. You need to heal too because you have been dealing here with somebody who has fucked up your emotional self. Yeah. At the end of the day, they are very controlling, right? Because they are trying to control their own hurts, their own wounds, their own heart. This is the whole thing. So they might even be very, very controlling regarding you. You need to heal. Darling, you need to heal. Because this is an abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship. Tell me more here, please. Yeah. Yeah, this person is draining you. They are totally, totally draining you. They are not just draining you, they are draining you of the option to have a healthy relationship. Yeah, you need to let it fall, totally. Letting it go. And trust and believe. You already know what is going to happen, right? You will let it go, and then they will tell you whatever you want to hear. So I truly hope that this gives you so much, so clear image of what you are getting into if you are going back, being stuck in this vicious cycle. This is what it is, that you won't fall for their words. That you understand where their words are coming from, why they sound so sincere, because yes, they are sincere in the moment. And they can promise you whatever they want to promise you. The moment that you are in a relationship with them again, and it is getting comfortable, it is getting cozy, this is when they cannot handle it. They cannot handle it. Yeah, you cannot control them. You cannot control the situation. There is nothing that you can do to make it change. It's terrible. It's terrible. Closure, please. Yeah, listen. We have this 9 of Wands here, right? It came out like this. This is a warrior. This is a warrior. This is exhausted. Right now, you are still standing, right? But you are getting to the place of exhaustion, right? This is what is going on. You are still a warrior, right? Whenever you hear this, I think that you will meet this meeting at the moment where you know which is the decision that you have to take, because this person is taking all your joy. Not only your joy, your ability to have a healthy relationship, the ability to have some kind of stability in your life. There is so much energy of you that is getting burned by this relationship, by the instability of this relationship, that I kind of feel that you might not be able to be at your best in your life. Because most of your energy is drained by this instability. It's very unstable. This is emotionally draining. And what is more draining than when emotionally you are drained all the time, right? So I kind of feel that you are meeting this now because you are at this place. Don't let it get to that, right? They are not making you happy. If you are looking at everything, the thing here that I kind of feel that you might be now addicted to the passion that there is, because there is high, low, high, low, high, low. It is a trauma bond, right? This is what it is. So you might be addicted to this passion. You know, the makeup schmecks and all the... But if you observe the time where it is really good and the rest, you will realize that most of the time you are not happy. You are not happy. And you know, maybe you need to get to this place of exhaustion. Maybe this is what you need. I kind of feel that right now you are in between, right? About am I continuing to fight for this relationship, or do I let it go because it is just exhausting me? Yep. Let's see. Is there anything more here? Yeah, I kind of feel that you might truly be wondering what to do. But right now, I kind of feel that you are still stuck there. You are stuck there. But you know the truth. You know the truth. You know that the best thing that you should do is move forward. Be courageous and move forward. And you know that they will do everything in their power in order to win you over. You have to be prepared. You have to know what is coming. They will say and do everything in their power in order to win you over. They will try to confuse you. But you know better. You know better because you have been through it already many, many, many times. Right? So, listen. I will present you once again this Wheel of Fortune that is waiting for you. Right? They are not your Wheel of Fortune. They will never be your Wheel of Fortune. But there is a Wheel of Fortune for you. The only thing that you need to do, it is allow this tower to fall and heal. Heal. right? Whatever you experience here, it is emotional abuse. This is what it is. If it's not physical abuse, I hope that it is not. What I kind of feel here, we are talking about emotional abuse, right? Yeah. Listen, I hope that it helps. I hope that it gives you some kind of vision of what is truly happening, and it might help you regain some kind of strength and clarity. I will leave it here. I wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.